Hey traders, welcome back to. Trading can seem complicated with a million indicators and confusing charts, but what if I told you there's a simpler way? A way to cut through all the noise and focus on what truly matters. Price action. Today, we're diving deep into price action trading strategies. No fancy algorithms, just pure raw price data. Let's make this easy, effective, and most importantly, profitable. You ready to get started? First things first. What exactly is price action trading? It's a method that focuses on the price movements of an asset, rather than relying on technical indicators or fundamental analysis. In the simplest terms, price action is all about reading the story the market is telling through its price movements. Every tick, every bar, every candlestick is a piece of that story. Think of it like this. Every time someone buys or sells an asset, it leaves a mark, a footprint. These footprints are the clues that traders use to make informed decisions. Price action trading is about learning to read those footprints, understanding the language of the market. It's like becoming fluent in a new language, one that speaks in terms of highs, lows, and price patterns. Forget lagging indicators for a second. Indicators can be useful, but they often tell you what has already happened. Price action, on the other hand, is about the here and now. We're talking about understanding the raw emotions of fear and greed that drive every market move. These emotions are reflected in the price action, and learning to read them can give you a significant edge. We're looking for patterns, trends, and those subtle hints that tell us where the price is headed next. Whether it's a breakout, a reversal, or a continuation, these patterns are the market's way of communicating with us. It's like learning to read the market's mind, seeing the intentions behind every trade. This skill allows you to anticipate market movements rather than just react to them. And trust me, once you start to see the market this way, it changes everything. You begin to see opportunities where others see chaos. You're no longer reacting to the news or chasing after the latest hot tip. Instead, you're making decisions based on the purest form of market data, price. You're anticipating, you're strategizing, you're in control. This approach allows you to be proactive rather than reactive, giving you a significant advantage in the market. So are you ready to ditch the noise and start reading the market like a pro? Are you prepared to dive deep into the world of price action trading and unlock its secrets? Let's dive into the why behind price action trading. Understanding this will be your first step towards mastering the market. Alright, so we've covered the what of price action trading. Now let's talk about the why. Because let's be real, you've got options out there, so why choose price action over all the other trading strategies? Well, here's the deal. Price action trading just makes sense. It's practical, it's versatile, and it's built for the real world. Here are 3 big reasons why you should seriously consider making price action your go-to trading strategy. First off, it works across all markets. I'm talking Forex, stocks, crypto, commodities, you name it. Price action is the universal language of the market. Once you learn to read the price action, you can trade practically anything. Now, let's move on to some key price action concepts that will take your trading to the next level. Alright, let's get into the good stuff now. We're talking about the bread and butter of price action trading, the key concepts that will have you reading the markets like a pro in no time. And don't worry, we're going to keep this simple and actionable. Because remember, complexity is the enemy of execution. So let's break down 3 powerful price action strategies you can start using today. First up, we've got support and resistance levels. This is the foundation, the bedrock of price action trading. Think of support and resistance levels like the walls of a room. The price bounces around within those walls, and your job is to identify those key levels where the price is likely to reverse. When the price approaches these levels, it often signals a potential trade opportunity. Combine this with trendlines and breakouts, and you've got yourself a high-probability trading setup. Alright, enough theory. Let's put this into practice with a real-world example. We've discussed the concepts, now it's time to see them in action. This will help solidify your understanding and give you the confidence to apply these techniques on your own. Remember, the best way to learn is by doing. By actively engaging with the material, you'll be able to grasp the nuances and intricacies of trading much more effectively. So, let's analyze a chart together, and see how we can use price action to identify a potential trade setup. This hands-on approach will make the learning process more interactive and enjoyable. Now I've pulled up a chart of, insert your chosen asset here. This asset has shown some interesting price movements recently, making it a perfect candidate for our analysis. Notice how the price has been respecting this clear resistance level over the past few days? This is a crucial observation that can guide our trading decisions. It's tested that level multiple times but hasn't been able to break through. This repeated testing without a breakout indicates a strong resistance. That tells us there's significant selling pressure at that level. Sellers are stepping in every time the price reaches this point, preventing it from moving higher. Now look closely at what happens next. This is where the real action begins. Do you see that long wick at the top of that last candlestick? This is a key signal that we need to pay attention to. That, my friends, is a classic bearish pin bar pattern. It indicates a potential reversal in the market. So how would we trade this setup? Let's break it down step by step. Well, we'd want to look for an entry point just below the low of that pin bar. This allows us to enter the trade as soon as the price confirms the bearish signal. Always use a stop-loss order. This is a non-negotiable rule in trading to protect your capital. In this case, we'd place our stop-loss just above the high of that pin bar, giving the trade some breathing room. This ensures that we limit our losses if the trade doesn't go as planned. Okay, before we wrap things up, let's talk about some common mistakes traders make with price action and how you can avoid them. These tips can be the difference between a successful trading career and a frustrating one. Look, I'm not gonna lie, trading is tough. It's a challenging endeavor that requires not just skill, but also mental fortitude. It takes time, dedication, and a willingness to learn from your mistakes. Continuous education and self-improvement are key. But by being aware of these pitfalls, you can save yourself a lot of time, money, and frustration in the long run. Awareness is the first step towards improvement. Mistake number 1, ignoring the bigger trend. This is a common error that can lead to significant losses. Remember how we talked about trendlines? Well, it's crucial to always trade with the trend at your back. The trend is your friend, as they say. If the market is in a strong uptrend, don't try to be a hero and short every little pullback. This can be a costly mistake. Trade in the direction of the prevailing trend, and you'll significantly increase your chances of success. Mistake number 2, overtrading. This is a trap many fall into. Be patient, wait for those high probability setups we discussed, and don't force trades if they're not there. Patience is a virtue in trading. And my number 1 tip for all traders, practice on a demo account before risking real money. This allows you to hone your skills without the pressure of losing capital. That's it for today, traders. Hopefully you've learned a thing or two about price action trading and how it can help you level up your trading game. Remember, this is a skill that takes time and practice to master. So, be patient with yourself, stay disciplined, and never stop learning. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to Easy Trade, and turn on the notifications so you never miss out on actionable strategies. Stay sharp, stay focused, and as always, happy trading.